Because otherwise I would just have a blonde ale, no chamomile.
What's the importance of the flavor profile?
It's everything. It's like a course meal. Like, you know, it's like wine. Like when you're drinking wine, like it starts with the smell. Like how does the beer smell? Like I've had beer that tastes good but smell terrible, so I won't drink it. Like the flavor profile, like how is it from start to finish? From the moment that it hits your tongue, like it should be a dance, you know? Like, okay, boom. Oh, it's like, oh, it's refreshing. Oh, ooh, that's chamomile. Oh, it's finishing with honey. Like it's an experience. Like beer is supposed to be an experience, you know. But like, you know, when you drink like domestic beers, you drink it super duper ice cold because there's no flavor.
What's an example of a domestic beer?
I can't drop no names, but you know what a domestic beer is. You know, when you go to the stores and you see the ones that are always there. Cough, cough. One is kind of similar to COVID, but you don't say COVID, you say the other word. Like those are like domestic beers. Those beers that like they just there. Like you see them. Yeah. Those don't really have flavor. Like people drink them ice cold. Like you have to have a beer like that ice cold. But with craft beer, you have it at a certain, you know, like stouts can be a little room temperature or like barreled age because it's an experience in your mouth. Like, sorry if that's weird.
No. This is beer. We're talking about a flavor within the mouth.
It's literally an experience. It's literally just like drinking wine. Like you go on a wine tasting, the beer tasting is like the same thing with craft beer.
Okay, all right, now that's dope. When you first came up with the idea of really bringing this to life, what was the importance of money coming into this?
First off, you need money to start a business. And I think it's just really unfortunate because it's not that people don't have good ideas. It's not that people don't have the passion or the work ethic. I mean, when it really comes down to is the resources and the money. I didn't have money to start. And I think that's been one of the hardest things because it kind of sometimes becomes discouraging. Like when you know, like, damn, like I have to pay for liquor liability, workers' comp. I have to pay for storage, transportation, licensing renewals, like numbers that you look at and you're just like, it's scary when you don't have like that loan from your rich dad or mom or something like that. Like doing this, like hustling from the mud, is really important to be able to find investors that you trust, that believe in what you're doing and that genuinely want to work with you. And I will really say this, like, you can get investors, but just because someone wants to invest in you doesn't mean that you should partner with them in that investment, because next thing you know, they might drop $20,000 on you, but say your business structure isn't set up to profit. Now you stuck. Now they literally control your entire business. It's gone, you know, and now you're just working for them to pay back their money. So it's just like it's a really tricky situation. It just really sucks when you don't have money, but luckily DC also has a lot of resources and a lot of grants and different loans and different business organizations to help